So let's quickly cover the for in loop. I created a JavaScript file for in, and we're simply going to paste in this object. I'm going to call this a user, and I'm going to show you how the for in loop works. So basically, the syntax for that is simply we can say for I in user, right? And let's just console the log I to see what the item looks like, right? So yeah, we have to run the right file for in.js. Now you see we're able to pick the properties, right? So basically we're using this to get the properties right within the user object, right? And how do we get the values? How do we get the values? So in order to get the values, basically what I'm simply going to do is to log user with the square brackets I, and yeah, so basically what's going to happen here is we're calling the user and we are following the index, right? So we're following the index, bringing out the values of I by referencing I as the index, right? While we're passing user. So basically also similar to how you use the for loop. So the major thing you need to understand here as well about the for in loop is that you can apply this in objects, you can apply this in your arrays, and the for in loop is able to also reference the prototype and also return the values of inherited properties as well. So it's quite important to also note that the for in loop is not advisable to be used in arrays, but rather used in objects because especially when you expect the order of the array elements to be formal, the for in loop would not most times would not be the best option for working with that, right? Instead, you can use for each or the for loop itself, and yeah, I think we'll discuss about for each, but we'll also talk about it again and explain the for each loop in detail, right? So basically, the for in loop is a great fit for working with objects, right? The for in loop, right, is a great fit for working with objects, and yeah, you can use the for each or the for loop itself, when working with arrays.